What's happening? This is Jun Tzu, Just Slabberin, Episode 4. Today we're joined with Homegrown.
Thanks for having us.
It's good to have you on. So I heard you on Belfast Live.
Yeah.
I seen an article on Facebook. Said something about we'll listen to Biggie or something, and we've decided to make a hip hop group from Duncannon.
Yeah. Coming straight out of Duncannon.
Gangster shit. So I read the article, and then I thought, right, I'll check them out then. I went and listened to your track, and I was shocked because I was really enjoyed it. I was really impressed.
Thanks. Really
Loved it, bro. It was really well done.
Cheers, I appreciate that, eh?
So what is this your first proper track, or?
It's the first one we made a video for, eh? We've got 5 or 6 songs on SoundCloud at the minute.
Right.
But this one here.
So how long have you been rapping? You don't look like you're we spring chickens anyway.
No.
How long have you been rapping?
This one's probably rapping a lot longer than I am.
I've always loved my hip hop, and I've always rapped along in the car, and I've always been not bobbing the head and stuff. But I'd say about 2 years ago,
Right, only 2 years ago.
I was started to get.
So you've always listened to rap, but you never rapped yourself until 2 years ago.
Never wrote anything myself. Just
right. Who's your favorite rapper?
Oh, Eminem has to be Eminem.
Eminem. That's what young Spencer said too. Yeah. So you're an Eminem fan. What about
100%.
you? I'm a big fan of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh my
God.
That's hard to beat
the Wu-Tang Clan.
Too hard to pick a favorite for that.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to go Eminem as well.
No,
What's wrong with Eminem here?
I'm going to tell you the truth, bro.
Great,
I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. I know Eminem's good and that, but I never really he's never one of my main influences. Put it that way, ever. It was all the gay shit and all, bro. I couldn't get down with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean? No.
He was a very angry lad.
And it was just very
the weird
and he goes,
skits
come
and
on,
things
boy,
like
shake that ass. Oops, I mean girl. Girl. You know you're in my world. You know what I mean?
But that was after the likes of Stan and
listen, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. Lyrically, Eminem is one of the best.
Oh,
that's a fact.
No,
that is fact. I wouldn't say he's the GOAT, though. I couldn't say he's the GOAT. The GOAT is Tupac, followed closely by Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Big Pun's amazing.
Dead in the middle of the...
amazing.
Big Pun.
We used to always spit that.
So you grew up with the Wu-Tang Clan, bro?
More or less,
The Wu-Tang Clan was mine, bro. I loved the Wu-Tang Clan. When I was 12, I bought 36 Chambers on cassette tape.
Cassette tape?
Yeah, and I used to put it on my Walkman and get to school. Used to go to school listening to 36 Chambers.
It's the best music to walk to.
Yeah, bro. Who's your favourite? Who was your favourite in Wu-Tang?
Probably Raycon, the chef.
Raycon, the chef. Did you watch the Wu-Tang series?
Saga, brilliant, bro.
Brilliant, bro. It was
very good.
But really inspirational too.
That inspired me
to see them getting at it too, like
real good. Militant.
Story of it's amazing.
Yeah, my favourite, from Wu-Tang, I love the Jizza.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
the genius.
Yeah, and did you hear his solo album, Liquid Swords?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the best
albums.
What's that track on that with?
Method Man.
Is it Method Man?
Which one?
He's talking about the compressing sound tubes at the end of it.
On Liquid Swords?
RZA scratches off the cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Shadowboxing.
No, Shadowboxing is the Wu-Tang track.
Is it?
No, is it not?
Shadowboxing is
that on that one?
Shadowboxing's the
I think that's on Liquid Swords.
Yeah, it is on Liquid Swords. Shadowboxing. I was thinking of the mystery of chess boxing.
Yeah.
The mystery of chess boxing. That was 36 Chambers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But Shadowboxing was on Liquid Swords. But
I
loved. Do you know what I loved about Liquid Swords? That it had Bible on it. But it was not. But it was only produced by Jizza. They didn't rap on it at all. Do you know who it's rapped by? On Liquid Swords, there's a song on Liquid Swords that hasn't got Jizza rapping on it at all.
Is it that song Bible?
Yeah, it's Bible. Do you know what that's? And it's B.I.
Yeah.
You know what it means?
What does it stand for?
The basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Oh, that's the course.
Remember the basic instructions. Knowledge is wisdom. This goes back when I was 12. I loved doing right, but I was trapped in hell. Had mad ideas. Remember that track? That's by Killer Priest. And Killer Priest was my third favourite rapper. I used to say my 3 favourite rappers were Killer Priest, Tupac, and Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique's brilliant, man.
Deadly.
Yeah, did you like Immortal Technique?
I went to see him when he came to Belfast.
Did you, bro?
Yeah, someone handed me a fucking joint in middle of it, man. I didn't even get my hands on it, and I was just 2 hands in the back, out the fuck. And it was just before Mortal came out, because your mom was all like, "Where's my weed smoker's at?" And I was like, "Yeah," and everybody started lighting up.
Don't take the piss, bro.
Yeah,
you went to see Immortal Technique and you got 3 out before
right before he came out, like.
And you didn't even get to hear him?
No, I didn't. I was sitting out the back, and I was like, trying to sneak in about 10 times and get caught.
That would, where was it?
Mandela Hall, but.
Shame on you, Mandela Hall bouncers. Shame on you. So you didn't even get to smoke the spliff?
No.
So someone lit the spliff.
Someone handed them one. It was
Fair play to them. See whoever lit that spliff, you're a gangster. Because they got to hear him.
They've seen him coming.
Check this, bro. Listen to this. This is true. I went to Temple Bar.
Yeah.
And last year I was going to meet a girl there, and I was in the smoking part, of the Temple Bar.
Mm-hmm.
And my mate then said he wanted to bring me a half ounce. Yeah. So he brought me a half ounce, lovely. So of course, and I was thinking, this is lovely. So I thought, I'm going to roll a spliff here. And they all said, "Oh, you can't be doing that." And there's bouncers now. So I just rolled a big fat spliff anyway. And we were talking to these like tourists, because it's a big tourist bar. And one of these tourists was a German policeman. And he said, "Oh, but I'm all right. No, I don't mind. I like a bit of weed and all, And I was like, "Yeah, good man." So I sparked it up anyway. And next thing I could see a couple of people like thinking, "Oh, that's weed," and they've walked off to tell the security guard. So the German policeman then goes, "Can I have a little draw of that?" No. So I says, "Of course you can." So I give him a draw. He smoked a bit of it, but it fucked him up.
Oh, no.
So he lay there, fucked. Next thing I look, and there's the bouncers coming in. So I put the spliff down behind it and flicked the head out, pulled out a roll-up. And roll up and light it. You with me? Next thing when they come over, I put out my roll up, and then he comes on and goes, "Who's smoking weed?" And I goes like this.
Your mom?
I think it might be your man there. I said, "I think it's your man." And he looked around there, there's German policeman drunk, and they kicked him out. Then he started shouting. So I was the fellow who passed the spliff in that story.
The reversal.
I feel bad on you, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
So you got kicked out of here in Immortal?
Yeah, it was a big bus of us from Duncannon all went down, and me and some other boy got kicked out.
Bastards, bro. That's bad sport.
And he was a melter too, the man that I left with.
He was what?
So he was a melter, the man that I got kicked out with, and he was just like, "We need to get back in," and just kept on and life him. And I was like, "We've tried, lad. We've tried a million times. We're not getting in. Like, we need to wait."
Were you there?
I wasn't there at all, so I missed it completely.
Yeah, of course. Were you a fan of Mortal Technique?
I was, yeah, growing up, yeah.
Yeah. Dance with the Devil.
I got the first song I heard of him.
What a twist. What a twist.
Goosebumps when you hear it. Like,
and listen, because the story that I'm telling is true. Because I was
know?
there with the chickens and I ripped his mum. Some serious shit. Yeah. I love the Mortal Technique because of the revolutionary shit,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
that's why I said, well, that's
what,
but not even, no, not about like the Cuban Revolution. I'm talking about in general. Like being a rebel against society, you know what I mean?
He funded himself and all and did it all independently. And everything.
Right,
you look a bit like Che Guevara.
Thanks.
He's got a Che Guevara look, doesn't he? With a green coat on.
Yeah, I see it.
So how did you? How long have you known each other?
Oh fuck, we went to school and everything with each other, but you're probably mates with my bro.
Right. So you went to school and everything in Duncannon?
That's it. Yeah.
The reason I like it is because I don't know if you know, but my family are from Cookstown. I talk about it in my album and everything, Yeah. So like my dad's side of the family are all from Cookstown.
Aye.
So I've got a real connection with County Tyrone,
Deadly.
So when I read it, I thought the boys from Duncannon, and then I listened to your song and I would love to. You know what I loved about it? I knew that you were from the old school hip hop style.
Aye.
You're not one of these new rappers. It was like authentic old school. And it was shocking because most rappers like that I had listened to from Northern Ireland or something as well, I never seen that with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they were used, it seemed quite authentic, and it was like
that is our influence.
Well, that is
what we listen to. That's what we like the best.
I like
as well.
that.
So that's what we're.
Yeah. So funny enough, then I played the song to my mum. It says to my mum, "Here, there's 2 lads here from Duncannon. What do you think of them?" And she was listening to the track, and she loved your lyric where you says about stand up straight and take your hands out of your pockets when you're talking to me. That's what you say, don't you?
Yeah.
My mum loved that because she says, like, even when you're listening to Christian preachers and that, you don't have to put their hands in their pockets. She doesn't like that, you know, and
That's
it's a bit
it.
disrespectful or something.
Yeah, can't trust them.
So she liked it. She
You
gave her.
can't trust someone slide to the hands in the pockets
Exactly.
and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Someone there with their hands in the pockets.
Shifty, shifty
boys. Yeah, so my mum liked that. No, it was good. I did liked it a lot. My wee daughter and all, she was listening in the car and
No
she
way.
liked it. So it was good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, you need to keep it up, lads. So
Oh, we
you've
are,
done
aye.
that first video then.
Yeah,
That was
was
the first video we did there.
And then I heard you on the Belfast Live paper. Like, how did that come about?
It was your mom contacted, or the mom that did the video for us, Ark. He's here with us tonight.
Yeah, this is the video man.
Our videographer.
Yep.
And he contacted him, and then he contacted us, and was just like, I thought it was a real interesting video, and I want to do a story about it because there's not much rappers coming out of Duncannon and things like that. So we're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize even Belfast Live was like so many people would have seen it or anything, like, you know.
No, it was mad.
Yeah, I like Belfast Live. You know, I see it on the Facebook, but I often comment on the wee story. You know, on the wee thing. Like, did you see the Belfast Live article that talked about that bar? Is it the Brittles bar or something?
Oh, is that old like dance hall that I've been?
No, it's the Brittles bar on the. Is it called Brittles or something? Huh? Yes.
Bar.
And the guy said he doesn't serve half pints of Guinness.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have time for a half pint.
Yeah. And then
it's a busy place.
So that's all right. Yeah. That's all right then. If you want to be a weirdo, you know, if you're not doing half pints, then no problem. But guess what was in the papers at Christmas? Can you remember? He refused to serve a person a pint of Coke.
Oh, so now he's not doing Coke,
Yeah, no, he said, if you're not buying a Guinness or a beer, I don't want you in the bar.
Yeah.
Isn't that disgusting, lads?
Slippery slope.
No, I was
Then
disgusting.
he's going to tell you what kind of beer you got to drink next.
But I commented on that and I says, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
So no designated drivers allowed in your bar.
Yeah, right enough.
You know what I mean? So everyone has to be drunk, like.
Yeah.
And then there were some dickheads in the comments like that. What are you talking about? No, like, I'm sure he would use his own discretion. I was thinking, fuck off. That's not what you're doing, though. You're saying that you're not serving fucking fizzy drinks, you know?
Plenty of people go out.
I don't like that. I get angry at shit like that. I just think, fuck's sake, you know? Yeah.
I think you got to stay out of
But
there.
I like Belfast Live. Yeah. Belfast Live is good. No, I like Belfast Live because it keeps it up to with the city and all, you know? And I was shocked then because I wasn't going to be fair. I thought it might have been like a comedy rap or something. And I didn't know what I was in for, you know? Because there is quite a lot of comedy rap in Belfast too, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. We were listening to, what is that, Wee Goose
Wee
track
Goose.
on the way down, you know, that Eminem.
Yeah,
Have you heard that? Belfast Mentality?
Yeah, I heard that. Did you hear Wee Goose shouted me out in one of his songs?
Did he?
No. Yeah.
What did he say?
Have you not heard it?
No.
The song's called Just Another Day in Belfast.
And
it goes, just another day in Belfast. The rumours that you've heard of all true. In the city where the shotguns shell blast, word to my man Jun Tzu.
Oh,
you not heard that? You not heard it? Yeah, it's called Just Another Day in Belfast. I like Wee Goose. Where's he from?
I don't know.
He's from Belfast. I'm going to get Wee Goose on the podcast.
Yeah,
I like Wee Goose.
Yeah.
And I like Cormac. Remember Cormac?
What did he do?
Always tripping or something. What was it called? And he done the thing about Seamus Heaney and all too.
No, I've never seen that.
Bro, he was the best. Always tripping or something. Your girls.
What about
sure, everyone knows. Oh, what's it? Your lad's a fruit, sure, everyone knows.
Yeah.
You're not heard
I think I heard this track, no.
Oh, you have to have the Barrack Boys fella.
No.
I have to get him on the podcast too. He is fucking hilarious.
The Barrack Boys.
Yeah, no, that's the one fella, Cormac. He's a legend. I thought he was the funniest kid in Belfast. Like, he is funny. Do you not know them boys? Know the Barrack Boys?
No, not really.
Funny, bro. They're
Did they do that? They were making a movie. Yes. About the Gael Talk.
Yes.
I seen that. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah,
I don't know if they ever made the movie, but I seen the trailer.
The trailer was that was enough.
Yeah, seen the trailer a few times.
Yeah, it was class.
Yeah, it was good. So, what are your plans now? Then you're going to make an album or EP?
We're working on an EP at the minute.
Yeah. Right.
And just getting,
Fucking damn! Have you never recorded in here?
No, came down for the opening and all, and
you came down for the opening here.
Yeah.
We're just writing a lot and recording our own stuff and just seeing what it sounds like.
Feeling
and
it out, you know.
Feeling it out.
So how many tracks are you going to release on your EP then?
Hopefully about 6.
About 6 tracks.
Big EP.
No, that's good.
A few of them for now already done. Just sort of add a few extras and get it all recorded, sounding good, mixed, and so doing everything ourselves at the minute. But
So
we're
like
kind of at our
nowadays,
limit there, you know, what we can do.
No, I get it, but I mean, see, like when I was coming up, like I remember, like in 2010, I released my EP and I called it Trouble's Coming because I was working on my album called The Troubles. So I called the EP Trouble's Coming. But and then I got 1,000 CDs printed of it, but it wasn't like you know, like the Troubles album, which was like a proper cover. This was just like you know, like the Troubles Coming was just like a floppy thing. You know, like a cardboard.
the sliding one.
Yeah, but it was cardboard. It was still professional, but it was like a cardboard sliding, and I was promoting the EP and all. But you see, I was like all before streaming and all. You with me? So now, like I'm doing Spotify and all. I'm struggling to find like the work on an album. You understand what I mean? Every time I make a song, I'll just fire it on YouTube, fire it on Spotify. So it's more like singles, isn't it? You know, but I'm going to work on a project again. That's what I would like to do. Sit there and actually work on a. I was thinking of making a second album called No More Troubles. You know,
that's a good one.
You know,
that's a good one.
You know,
You
know, because
troubles are over.
No,
the side of the troubles.
Remember that Bob Marley tune in that we don't need no more trouble. We don't need. You not heard that shit?
No.
Yeah, man. Just like anything else apart from the rap, any other genres of music.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm big man for the rock and all.
Rock? What type of rock you into?
AC/DC.
Hope you're not what devil shit? Yeah, all that devil shit.
Devil
shit. What devil shit?
Is AC/DC not devil shit now?
I mean, there were the horns and all.
What type of rock are you into?
I mean, Linkin Park.
So AC/DC, who else?
Fuck. Did you ever hear of a group called Trivium? They're pure like thrash metal.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Bits and pieces of it.
You like a thrash metal?
I don't like
a bit of Linkin Park and shit.
Yeah, I like Linkin.
I like everything.
No, I like Linkin Park. I always said this. I like every genre of music apart from like thrash metal, like you know, like that, like. I couldn't get into it.
You gotta get a little bit of that sometimes,
I don't know, bro. I just don't understand how that's even fucking a thing. I just can't fathom it. And I like old school rock. Like I love fucking the Stone Roses and all. You know what I mean? Or the Rolling Stones. I love all of that shit as well. Like, you know, and then even like Elvis Presley and all. I like you know, rock and roll and shit. But see that grunge. Even I love Nirvana, bro. I love Nirvana. Did you like Nirvana?
Oh fuck yeah, man.
See, I like them, but it's like what? He's like Marilyn Manson.
Not really, no.
See, I couldn't fuck with him.
No, I don't mind.
What about Korn?
Yeah, I like Korn.
I couldn't fuck with him. Slipknot.
Yeah, like a bit of Slipknot.
Couldn't fuck with him, bro.
No,
could never fuck with him, bro. It's too fucking emo-y for me. Like it's grunge, like I don't know, and it's devil worship. It's like devilish music. It is devilish.
We were still in school when all that shit was coming out, like, so we were still in school and we were just fucking.
So I think you should say, how old are you?
28.
Yeah, well, I'm older. I'm 35, like, but
it's not too much.
But it was the same. It was the same, like, you know. So I grew. All my mates, like the girls, were all like emo girls or whatever. You with me? But I was into my rap and all there, you know. And I remember thinking all that rock shit. Like I liked a couple of Nirvana tunes.
Yeah.
You know, like "Come as You Are."
I used to play in rock bands and do all those covers of.
What music? Sing or
guitar? Just.
You're a guitarist. Yeah, man. What about you?
No, I can't play any instruments or anything. I just rap.
You can play Voroshaca on a few things.
I can play Voroshaca on any instrument.
Voroshaca.
That's it. Anyone. As far as my skill goes.
So you come from a rock background?
Aye. Well, like I was in an indie band and all, and we released stuff on.
You like Oasis?
Spotify. And I don't mind Oasis.
Yeah, I loved Oasis growing up. Oasis was sick. I actually wrote a song called Lyrical Oasis, and I named every single Oasis song that they ever done.
Oh, sick. Yeah. Every Oasis song?
Yeah.
You're a big Oasis man?
Yeah, I liked it. But it was all like...
How did you piece those all together?
I'll show you. It goes, I know it off by heart. It goes, see how many you can hear? So, slip inside the eye of the mind of a soldier. I'll take you all around the world in my champagne supernova. Stay young, don't be getting older. I want to talk tonight, so don't fade away. You're fading out, but you're my magic pie. Stand by me. Be here now beside me, underneath the sky. Come and lie with me. I'm not going nowhere, so listen up. It's getting better, man. I guess God thinks I'm able to remain stable. Throw away my cigarettes and alcohol, 'cause after all, they give you mucky fingers. Fuck being a part of the queue, I don't believe the truth. Do you know what I mean? Keep the dream alive. There's no importance of being idle. I'm the walrus live, although it's probably all in the mind. You've got to roll with it, and some might say that I was born on a different cloud up in the sky. You slowly slide away. But don't be. But I can see a liar. But don't look back in anger, 'cause we're gonna live forever. I'm stood on the shoulders of giants above the weather. She is love and she makes me a better man. I took a quick peep at the force of nature and I understand we're all part of this master plan. I'm never going to stop crying my heart out, 'cause I don't want to be a rock and roll star. Hey now, go and let it out. Put your money where your mouth is. The girl in the dirty shirt is fucking in the bushes. My big mouth creates a supersonic wave. I'll take you all around the world with the repraise. Little James's cooking Dixie's dinner. Being married with children makes your head shrink a lot smaller. Let's all make believe. Who feels love? Where did it all go wrong? My little songbird, little by little, I got hung in a bad place. These are Hindu times, call it gas panic, going into battle. But I will cast no shadow, 'cause she's electric. Her morning glory is the basis of my lyrical oasis.
Yeah,
man.
Bars.
That was years ago. It's sick, I remember that. But there's loads of loads of them.
Did you record that?
Of course it did.
Every Oasis song.
And I recorded it.
It has to be every one of them.
And I recorded it. It was at the time. And then I think they might have done one more album.
Now you got to do the remix.
I think they've done one more album before they split up. But I had all their albums, so I just turned over all the backs of the cases, and there was all this track listing. And then I just wrote my song and I pieced them off one by one.
Good way to write a song, do you?
It's like a creative, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I've done it over Wonderwall. You know, so it was the Wonderwall beat, and then I got my mate to add a hip-hop beat to it, you know? Yeah, man, it was sick, bro. But I like the Oasis. I like all types of music, bro. And I like Irish music. Just like any Irish music.
I do like Chieftains.
Yeah, I performed at Terry Conlon's Pig gig, remember I told you? And they had, was it someone, Kenneth or something from the Chieftains?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget his name, but I performed on stage with them there. It was brilliant with the Chieftains. Yeah, I like all the Irish music, you know, the Dubliners and the Pogues, the Wolf Tones, all of them. Do love them all, you know. So you're wide ranged in music then.
Wide range,
Yeah, and I like how you use your real accents with the music.
That's all we have, you know. Like, there's no point in putting anything on.
Yeah, a lot of people do though. Sometimes they can't even help it. It's not like they're putting it on. Like you said, you grew up listening to the Eminem or Wu-Tang, and that's what you liked. So you
just feel more comfortable doing it that way. Like,
yeah. And then so you've been doing it now a couple of years.
It's about like solidly a year, like writing songs and trying to get gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah. And have you had many gigs?
No, we're doing our first one here on Thursday.
Where are you doing it?
Just doing an open mic on, is it Fifth Element?
Fifth Element hip hop. There's like
I think Little Man's putting it on.
Who?
Little Man.
Oh, I know Little Man. I got Little Man on at the Mix Show.
Yeah.
And he done really well.
He's class. Yeah, we seen him down there at the OES Centre. You were there too.
Yeah.
He was class. He made the DJ stutter, man. Yeah, the DJ had to run that back.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was deadly.
I do like Little Man. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
And he's very
hard worker.
He is hard. If they're sick, every time I seen him there, he was uploading a new song.
Yeah. That man never sleeps.
Yeah. So you're doing a show with him then, like an open mic?
We're on the open mic. There's a load of ones on the bill as well there.
Fantastic.
And then we've also got Vibrancy Collab. There's like an art gallery, like an art swap thing going on.
Right.
A friend of ours
Saturday.
is running. That's on Saturday coming.
What's that?
It's like an art gallery. And then
what are you doing, rapping at the art gallery?
We're
just
at the art
performing
gallery.
at it.
There's going to be a couple of...
I think there's a DJ and all playing at it too.
The DJ is going to be somebody playing guitar, and then we're going to do a wee set in the middle too.
Happy days.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to go in an art gallery, but it's going to be good crack.
I'm not so
We're going to bring it anyway, man.
Well, I've heard of some things. There's like my mate Logic, he lives in London there, and there was like a hip-hop chip shop.
A hip-hop chip shop?
Yeah, and they all went into the chip shop and done like a performance in the chip shop and all, you know? So there's loads of shit, like you can do loads of stuff. It's all about being creative, you know?
So you have to find your own space as well,
of
you
course.
know, man. And
Well, like I said, we do shows, lads. So next time we do a big show in Belfast, I'll get just to come over and do your well song, because that was cracker.
Definitely.
And I did enjoy it. Like, you did do well.
Thank you, love.
Yeah, man. So you're focusing on the. Do you watch boxing or anything?
I boxing UFC.
Yeah, you watch UFC.
Not again,
You're a UFC fan.
I would have been a bit more like, but I just sitting up for the fights and stuff and.
Oh, come on, bro.
What's wrong?
That's the
best. But we got work in the morning, man. We gotta get up.
Nah, you're right.
I don't know. I haven't been watching it.
Hold on, but you work on Sunday mornings?
Is it on Saturdays?
Of course, you don't know that much. It's always on Saturday nights. So it's Saturday nights all the way through to Sunday mornings. And then what I usually do is...
What else you do at that time, I guess?
Yeah, but what I usually do is, I don't know, most people like to go out fucking partying and all. I don't like partying, bro. Are you party guys? No.
No,
it's not me. That's my idea of a fucking real party. Yeah, like I'm telling you this, bro. See you Saturday night, UFC's on. You get a nice fucking bit of scran in. You know what I mean? Some chicken in there and like a couple of your mates round. Sat there. That's a far better night for me, just smoking weed, watching the fights, you know?
See that one? I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep at 1.
We would
We
tried to do it regularly enough, like, and then just every man fell asleep, by.
Yeah.
Do you remember that McGregor fight with Aldo?
Yeah.
The 7-second one.
Yeah.
We stayed
14
up,
seconds.
14 was it? Yeah, we stayed up all night for that, man, and it was just...
Right, that's just weird. I know what you're saying, and you felt robbed.
No,
I got robbed. I feel like I should have got up early instead of going to bed late.
Yeah, but my mate said the exact same thing. My mate said to me, funny enough, one of my best mates, he said to me, this is the last time I'm ever doing this.
Oh, and I said,
why though? I don't understand it, guys. I'm telling you this now. I stayed up for that McGregor fight, right? Yeah. And I couldn't wait for him to win the belt. Yeah. And guess what, bro? I watched his last fight where he was fighting Chad Mendes, and every second of it was biting my nails, nervous, nothing.
You just want to get it over with.
So when he just clinked him in a second, bro, I was like, yo! Bro, I'm telling you this now, bro, it even made it all the better, and I was glad I stayed up to watch it do him. I was thinking, that's what I want.
But it was like history. It was like a history point in the UFC. Of course. You know.
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you this now, bro. I fucking love staying up to watch the UFC. Yeah. And you know what's funny as well? As a kid, I was a boxing fan. My dad bought me this chain when I was 6 years old, and I've never took it off my whole life. And I sat up watching. That's what I was going to ask you. So you obviously like fucking the boxing, because I seen you Mike Tyson. Oh, I was going to ask you, are you a Muslim or what?
No, that's Mike. That's just the Mike Tyson interview.
Why did you put the Muslim clip at the start of the song?
I don't know.
It sounded right, man. It sounded right.
Don't get it wrong. I really liked it.
It just sounded right.
And I love Mike. Mike Tyson's my hero, bro. When it comes to like militant guys who's been through the rawest shit, bro. Even listen to his podcast now recently.
The turnaround as well. The guy that he was,
bro. Even who he was the G-est shit going. Bro, I was obsessed with Tyson, bro. He was too militant. Probably the best. I would say. Yeah, the number one, bro. I fucking loved him. And I'm not saying his record's the best. His record, even though it was sick, I think it's 56 wins or something, and 6 losses or something.
Yeah, and many knockouts.
Yeah, and an animalistic.
He's the most entertaining fighter ever.
And he was a real fighter. He wasn't a pugilist. Well, he was a pugilist. He was a real skilled boxer, but he was a fucking animal. He was an animal, bro.
Some ferocity, even in that interview that he gave.
Yeah.
But I thought you might have been Muslim, not going to lie to you.
Yeah, the beard.
I didn't think you were. But I thought, no, because I thought, first of all, I watched it and I thought, right, there's Brother Barry at the start.
Here we go.
Your Brother Barry.
And he's seen 4 lines. So I thought, right, I'm getting it. And I thought, yeah, man, and he's got fucking Mike Tyson on it to start now. But no, so you no Muslim connection there. Why did you pick that skid of Mike Tyson?
I don't know.
I tell you what happened. His line in the song. So he's got a line in the song. What is it? You're no Alexander.
And we were just going to put in.
We were going to put that in,
you know what he says. We were just going to put that in.
We took the clip and we dragged it down and we hit paste and then we hit play and it synced up.
It always syncs up. Like I got loads of skits like that.
I just sounded right, like.
Yeah. And I liked it, lads. I did like it. So, you like the boxing and the UFC, but you're not staying up no more because McGregor not there now.
I'm too old.
Oh, bro, it's my favourite thing in the world, you know, watching the UFC fights. And you know what, bro, as a kid, so I sat up as a kid watching the boxing.
Yeah.
But as you probably know yourself, like you said, bro, staying awake for the boxing is hard work because every fight is boring and you're like, fuck's sake, and you're waiting for the main event.
A little bit different though.
UFC, bro.
UFC's full of action,
bro. From the fucking get-go. And then it's got Joe Rogan on it and all the podcasters.
Joe Rogan.
You with me and all like, and then it's got even like DC and all that, you know, Michael Bisping and all, like, they're all commentators and all of it. And Dana White, bro, #1 promoter in history from what he took it to.
Did you see that? He's doing the
slot.
Oh my days. That's not a good thing to do.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Isn't it, man? No defense. Just stand there and take a dig.
I keep commenting on the page saying, because I have Instagram. I don't follow a lot of people. I follow UFC.
You can stay out of them comments, mate.
I know.
You lose your head in there, mate.
Nah, only for UFC, bro. I messaged him and said, will you please stop fucking promoting this power slap shit on your page?
Come on, boys, you're getting hurt.
Doing it, bro. No, but I mean, that's all right. If they want to do it, do it. But the UFC are promoting it because it's obviously Dana White's thing. I'm saying it's nothing to do with MMA. So stop
but
fucking...
it's literally
not the same level. It's not the...
It's a fight you could watch in like a second.
Yeah, but this is
you
what I don't...
see who the winner is
no,
in a
but
second.
Bro, it's not even a fight. It's retarded to call it a fight.
Yeah,
it is
it's
stupid.
Have you seen like the Russian stuff where they're like fighting in phone boxes and stuff and fighting in the backyards and all this?
But that is more... But brother, that is even more competitive and real than this. Because let me explain this.
Russian wrestling?
Yeah, so no, let me explain this though. So this is what I don't get about the power slap.
Yeah.
I'm the best slapper in the world. Say you're the best slapper in the world. You're gonna knock me out with one slap. I'm gonna knock you out with one slap.
Who goes first?
Who goes first? Yeah. And whoever goes first, then like, and what? And then so you flip a coin, you slap me, I'm fucking paralyzed.
Yeah.
Then I have to get up and try and slap you. Like that doesn't make sense. So the art of fighting is this, bro. I'm gonna hit you, and I'm not gonna get hit.
Yeah,
you're gonna try and hit
the
me.
dodge,
You get me, Mayweather, the elusiveness.
Yeah.
But in this sport, you can't even call it a fucking sport,
no.
bro. It's fucking retarded, bro. To me, it is.
How do you train defense for that?
Like? Yeah, I'm against it fully, bro. You can't.
No,
well, there is no defense. What are you talking about? You have to put your face out.
Line your face with iron,
bro. It's disgusting.
I'm just watching that guy dust his hand up.
And as a real fight fan, bro.
Yeah,
you can't have that. Have you ever seen a film called Idiocracy?
No.
I've
heard of it. I've never seen it.
So Idiocracy, it's about a fella who goes forward in the future.
Yeah.
But because of
the Owen Wilson's brother, isn't it? Or
I think I
might have seen
it. But it's a legendary film. You know, fucking Latrell, the white chicks. He's on it. He's in it. He's the president and all in it. But basically, what it says is in the future, like everyone goes backwards. Because we're all docile and we all go like dopey, like regression, you know. And this is like the first sign of that to me. I'm thinking this is like
time traveler.
This is real regression.
You're right.
Think about slap league. You slap me, I slap you. You know, like what?
We don't need fighting anymore. We've got the slap league.
Bro, it's disgusting to me. I hate it, bro. But I love UFC. I love the UFC. Love it.
Who's your favourite fighter of the UFC?
Bam Bam, Tai Tuivasa. Do you know him?
I heard you talking about him on a podcast before.
He's an Australian. He's an Australian fighter, but he's from Australia. Yeah. But he looked like me a bit and all. And I watched him. He's a big heavyweight, you know, and he just flattened fellas, bro. And his knees and all, he just kneed fellas, and his elbows. I always knew his elbows were killer. And then he fucking knocked out Derek Lewis and all with them elbows, bro. He was nearly about to become champ. Yeah. But like I said, if he had to beat Cyril Gane, he was fighting John Jones next.
Fuck.
You with me, bro? So he's like ranked number 3rd in the UFC heavyweight division.
He's still fighting now,
he's still fighting, bro. He's coming on my podcast now. He's a gangster.
Is he?
Oh,
He's a fucking G, bro. He's an animal. He wants to come to the Cali Cave. He's been saying for the last 2 years. Yeah. He wants to go to the Cali Cave now. I wrote a few raps about him and all, you know, and he reshared them and all, you know.
You loving it then?
Yeah, he's a G.
You get him up to the Cali Cave then?
Of course.
You've a podcast studio up there too, then?
Yeah, of course we do. This was the original thing where we're going to do the Cali Cave podcast. And then I decided then, like, when I came back here, we'll do the Just Slabberin show. You know, we're just slabbering.
What else could it be? Just slabbering.
Yeah.
I like it.
Exactly. And then that's it, bro, you know. But it was good. So, yeah, I love Bam Bam. And then obviously, like, who else are my favourite fighters? Obviously, I love McGregor, bro. McGregor was an icon, what he done when he came through and all, you know.
Yeah.
He was militant with it.
You know he's an icon when everybody gets the same haircut. Yeah. Everybody's tying their hair up in a bun.
Yeah.
And they've only got a fringe to do it with. And
then like before that as well, I loved Tank Abbott.
I missed that one.
You ever remember Tank Abbott from back in the day?
Tank Abbott.
Yeah, he was like the original fucking...
So like the early days?
Yeah. He's a big fucking tunk he was. He was just like this here, ready. But he had a big like black beard he had though, you know, but he was just a fucking... brawler. Yeah. I loved all the brawlers, you know. But at the same time, then one of my favourites as well was Hoist Gracie. Do you know who Hoist Gracie was? Hoist Gracie was what the UFC was created for. It was created by the Gracie family to showcase Hoist's, you know, Jiu-Jitsu.
He was saying how like a smaller guy could take on a bigger guy. You know, it doesn't matter all about
boxing,
weight.
Karate, any of it.
Was that not all in like
the
one
gap
night?
between that?
Was that not all in the one night?
Correct. So the UFC as well had it done. Sometimes you'd have 5 fights, 4 fights in the UFC.
In the one fucking night.
You know, in one night. I mean, in one night. I'm saying you're the same guy. That's how you won.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking sure there's like 12 fights on every time anyway.
It was a competition. And they say it's like, who's the ultimate fighter?
Winner stays on.
Yes, it was winner stays on.
Like pool.
It was.
Yeah, they can give him a fake
was, bro. And then if you imagine that, getting your head pounded in, you winning, and then saying, right, you have half an hour to clean up, go and fight
get
again.
a sip of water.
Deep shit, bro.
Get back at that.
Yeah, so they changed it now, obviously. UFC like turned into one of the fucking... You know, I don't know, but I love the UFC. And seeing where it came from. Because, like I said, I started watching the UFC when I was 6 years old.
What UFC was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, UFC 2.
UFC number 2.
UFC 2 on cassette tape. My big sister, we had just moved to Wales, and my big sister was going out with a fella called Craig, and he said to us, "You love that Van Damme movie, don't you? Bloodsport." And me and my brother loved it, you know, Bloodsport, watch it all the time. And he goes, "I've got the real life Bloodsport. It's on video. It's called UFC." And he gave his number 2. Yeah, it was like the Kumite, bro. And he said it's the real life Kumite. And I was watching it like that, you know.
And that's exactly what it was.
Bro, next thing my man runs out. This black guy runs out, that throws a dig, and the guy folds him up, crucifies him. And then the guy just starts elbowing him like that. And the guy's head's getting crucified on the floor, and the blood's pissing out of him. And I'm thinking, what? This is real Bloodsport, bro. And that was us from 6.
WWE was over from that
bro,
day
no, I never
on.
watched WWE. I knew it was fake, bro. I could never watch that shit.
No.
But bro, I had wee wrestler toys when I was 4 and 5. Went into fucking primary school. Someone said it's fake. And I said, "It's a fake, Dad." And I said, "It is fake." And I said, "Fuck them, right up." Let's go fuck themselves, then. You with me? I'm not into that
From no age.
Yeah.
From no age, the realest G right here.
Exactly. I love the boxing. And then I loved it, and then I really got into UFC. You know? Do you like the boxing then still, yeah? Who do you think's going to win out of Jake Paul and Tommy Fury?
I reckon Jake Paul has it, man. I reckon he does, man. He's been working, like.
I don't think he took the fight unless he knows he's going to win, sort of thing.
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Oh, well, you think Jake's going to win?
Like, he's using the name of Fury and all, like, but...
Yeah,
I don't know, I mean, like,
I think Jake will win.
He does look like he can fight.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, lads. I think Jake Paul's a legend. I think he's the best troll.
He's
a brilliant bad guy, like.
Yeah, and he's a gangster.
Although, who was that guy that followed the guy around in the canoe? Let's go, champ.
Shannon Briggs.
My mate met him. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Yeah, Shannon Briggs. And he's hard as nails, him too. Yeah, you know who he tortured? You know who he went on the boat? I was
Klitschko.
Yeah, that's right, man.
He tortured Klitschko.
He followed him along in the canoe.
He fell off the canoe, champ.
Yeah, he tortured him.
Man.
Shannon, my mate met Shannon Briggs in Manchester, walked about and all with him, chilling with him.
Deadly.
Yeah, he's a G, bro. What do you think of Tyson then, Tyson Fury?
Legend.
Oh, brilliant
Legend.
fighter, man.
What a man.
Fighter.
The size of him too and the speed he can
I don't think Usyk will stand a chance against him. Like, I
don't think so.
I know Usyk is an animal, but I mean, Usyk would have to be 2 foot taller and have double the length of reach. Because you can't. I know that he's good, but Tyson's good. So what are you talking about? Yeah. But physically, your stature isn't matching up to Tyson. You know what I mean?
The way Tyson can move is just ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
like I can't remember what fight it was. He was wearing like American shorts, and your mom was throwing everything at him, and he was just dodging everything. Like,
every move.
Too sick.
He's like 7 foot tall, and he's moving like that.
Yeah,
How's
did
that
you hear
possible?
Francis Ngannou? So
he
came out of the UFC.
Yeah, they're meant to fight or something.
Yeah, but apparently,
really,
they don't. I went to watch Tyson live at Wembley, and Francis Ngannou came out on stage into the ring, and they were saying when he finishes his UFC contract, they're going to fight. But there's also talk that Ngannou's going to fight Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder said after the boxing fight, he'll get into the MMA as well and have him fight in MMA. That'd be fun.
That's the crossover you want to see.
And Jake Paul said that too, you know. Jake Paul said he's going MMA, and I believe him too, because he had like a wrestling background.
You know, that's where he was going.
I know it was Logan.
Yeah, he smashed it there, man. You know, the Prime drink as well.
What a promotion. That's so genius.
Yeah,
that's everywhere, man.
Yeah, do you know who just made it the official drink as well? The UFC. It's now in the Octagon and all. Smashed it. But I'm against that. Like, you know, the drinking all
what
the kids.
What about the price of them? People reselling them and stuff for like 15 quid for a bottle.
Yeah, it's funny though. Have you seen that Wakey Wines and that?
The guy that's selling ridiculous. They're swapping like Teslas for
it's like a way, you know, like news agents in Wakefield. And my man there, boss man, selling it for like £20 a bottle and all. You know, it's funny, bro. The
price. Brass.
It is absolutely funny, bro.
Oh, it's crazy that.
But so you are starting to do shows. I'll get you on a show next Cali Cave show that comes up in Belfast. I'll get you on and you do the Well song and all.
Appreciate it.
Definitely, and then keep it up. And you're working on the EP. What's the EP going to be called?
Self-titled. We'll go Homegrown.
Homegrown. Yeah,
we're working on it. What do you reckon?
Thinking of a few names, like.
I like that.
Chasing Dreams was one of them. Like.
Couple of albums are like self-titled albums.
Yeah.
Like Tracy Chapman's first album was called Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
My favourite singer, John Prine. You ever heard of him?
No.
John Prine?
Yeah, you never heard of John Prine?
No, what does he sing?
Is he like a folk singer? Or?
Yeah, he's a folk singer. He sings like, he's got I could name you his whole fucking collection. But trying to think of one that you would know. What about In Spite of Ourselves?
No.
With Iris Dement. Have you ever heard of Iris Dement?
No. Is he an Irish?
Yeah, she don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. No. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, and I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let her go. You not heard that shit?
No.
Yeah, John Prine, man.
You gotta get a country album out there, man. That's a nice wee twang.
Yeah, I sing as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cried when John Prine died. So John Prine was my dad's favourite singer when he was in jail. And my dad had his album and all, and he had the vinyl. And I laughed. I said, look at this fella, no, who's this? My dad says, you might like that. So I listened to his album, bro, give me goosebumps. I know every single lyric of the whole album. Every single lyric, back to back. Like, I mean, but it's like profound. It's like, as a songwriter myself, wish I could write shit like that, bro. It's profound. You with me? To me, it's just like captivating. And and that was his first album, released in 1974, and it was self-entitled, called John Prine. And then he just died there in 2021, and his album and he just released an album as well called The Tree of Forgiveness. And they're my two favorite John Prine albums. His first and his last. You know, and bro, you need to, if you're ever gonna do anything, bro, you need to listen to John Prine. He's got a song on his first album and all called Sam Stone. It goes, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Do you know what I mean, bro? So it's deep shit, bro.
Thinkers, man. That's one that smoking.
There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And he smoked weed and all. He had a song called Illegal Smile.
Shooting up.
Yeah, he had a song called Legal Smile. Yeah, did you not clock it?
I just got it, man. I just got it.
Yeah, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. It's about a veteran who comes back and gets on heroin.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he goes, and the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased the mind in the hours that he chose, while his kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Too sick, bro. Never heard none of that shit, no?
No, never heard of
John Prine, bro. He's my favourite singer of all time, bro.
Fuck, I'd definitely check him out.
Yeah, he's gangster with it, bro. Too militant. That's what I love. I like like rapping and singing and putting it all in together. You know what I mean? Just coming up.
I love a mixture of everything. Like,
definitely. Yeah, my mate.
Like I would love that, like you know, that blend, like Linkin Park hit it on the head.
Oh, what
like,
Jay-Z and Linkin Park?
Yeah. What a
that was a class album. Like, even though Jay-Z's a bit of a devil worshipper and all, I did love that song
Illuminati.
with Linkin Park. You know, yeah.
What's wrong with Jay-Z?
He's a devil worshipper. Like,
really?
You just not know.
No.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
Are you laughing at OJ?
What do you reckon?
I'm laughing because they said they don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
No.
Sure about this?
No,
I see that. That's like you're David. You're David.
No, it's the Illuminati. No, it's the pyramid and the LCNI. Look, the eyes in the middle of it.
I see it.
You with me? And then it's Rockefeller Records.
Yeah.
Rockefeller. Do you know who Rockefeller is? Don't you?
Yes.
It's one of the 12 the bloodlines of the Illuminati. You know? Do you know about the bloodlines of the Illuminati?
Not all 12.
We've it.
Yeah, like the Kennedys are in it. Disney's in it. Disney's a bloodline of the Illuminati. There's loads of them. But
the monarchy.
The monarchy. Do you like the monarchy? Do you support the monarchy?
No, fuck no. I just
King Charles.
Nah. I don't.
Jimmy Savile's best mate.
Yeah.
Not for me, man, no.
I was on that documentary though.
Deep in the bro. Yeah. So you're against the monarchy and all?
It's hard to say you're the
jury. I wouldn't say I'm against it or anything.
You're not against it. Come on, you're stood there looking like Che Guevara and you're saying you're not against the monarchy.
Yeah, I'm against it. Yeah. You got it out of my John. You got it out.
It's controversial.
Listen, I am against. You know what it is, bro? I'm against all types of secrecy and bullshit and lies. You know what I mean? I think everyone has to like. I
just don't like authority, but I don't know. I just like.
See, so authority, like, if it's like if I go into a place, you know, and it's like a high-run place and all, like, I will definitely submit to their authority, because I'd be a dickhead not to. Like, it's your place, and I'd walk in, you go, listen, when you're here in this, you're going to cooperate with this, I have no problem with authority.
But
I have a problem with corrupted authority. You with me, bro? I have a problem with that, where it's like, there's deception involved, you with me? They're making people think things and get on certain ways, and even go against their core beliefs. Do you know what I mean? Or go against anything just to be accepted. Do you know what I'm sure? Even like, what about that Sam Smith now? Have you seen him at the Grammys and all?
That sounds
I think it's all just, but you know what it shows me, bro? This is the truth. Like, I knew as a kid, like, it was coming, because I would watch all of these, like, there were subliminal, devilish, subliminal messages in music. But nowadays, there's nothing subliminal.
It's just out there. It's out
there. Do you know what I mean, bro? And
it's like, true, like it is.
And they're telling you, and they call themselves different. Like, this is what I find funny, bro, right? This is what I find interesting. I forget the word, what it is, but there's a thing, you know, if you want to, like become an amputee. You know, if I wanted to get my leg cut off.
Why would you want to do that?
No, there is a mental illness. Check it. There is a mental illness. Forget. Can you not type it up and see what the name is for it? There's a name, a mental condition for wanting to become an amputee, right? And it's and if I went to the doctors now and said I want to get my leg cut off, they would say you have a mental problem. There's something wrong with your mind. But then if I said, okay, then I don't want to get my leg cut off, I'll get my dick cut off. Then they say, oh, great, no, that's fine, that's perfectly normal. We'll give you some drugs and all, and you can look into it. Have you got it up?
It's disableist.
Disableist?
Yeah, someone that makes himself disabled.
Someone that makes himself disabled. And does it say it's a mental condition?
It's a mental condition that limits a person's movement, senses, or activities.
But it's self-inflicted, isn't it?
Yeah, so like someone would
I think there's a different name for it. It's called disableist. I don't think it's called that. There's a condition anyway. It might be called that.
I've heard of it.
But it's interesting, isn't it, the thing? So if I want to cut off my leg, they'll say, oh, you're mentally, there's something going on in your mind. But if I wanted to cut off my penis then, no, that's completely great and normal.
Oh, it's true.
And it's the same with split personality disorder. If I said to you, there's three of me, and a switch between different personalities. You know what I mean? You would say, he's got a mental condition. But yet if I say, I am actually a woman here, then no, that's fine.
Switch it.
Do you understand what I mean, though? So one's fine. Why are both of them not classed as fine? Like, why is split personality disorder not accepted?
Why is that not just grand then?
Yeah, but why is that not accepted? Like, because you understand that that's fucked up, isn't it? You know what I mean? So society...
If anybody would want to chop their shit off,
Yeah, it's dangerous to me, bro. This is the society we're living in, though. It's completely fucked up.
Troubled times. I think these are the best of times, man.
Listen, I understand that.
I don't like to look at the world like that, you know. I think, oh God, like, there's nothing going, there's nothing bad going on. I don't believe in the Illuminati. Personally.
You don't? No. I like that.
I don't know, like the whole language.
Do you believe in it?
Yeah. Like,
I'm not going to say yes
going to
no,
do that?
like,
Who's going to put those devilish subliminal messages against us? Like, who's coming at us?
But have you ever seen?
Like, why?
But I mean, what about forget the subliminal messages then.
Yeah, or even
what
the
about
outright.
But what about the outright ones? What would you say about them? They're just going along with it, or it's not real.
It's not for me, but they're doing their thing.
But no, but what I'm saying is, so like for example, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh no, that's all different shit.
No, but it's not, because it's all part of devilish. It's all part of Satanism. It's all part of the Satanism. What I'm saying is this: do you believe that there are these like?
But I don't believe it's.
Rings?
I don't believe it's the same person who's running Sam Smith that is running Jeffrey Epstein shit. Right. I don't think it's all related.
Yeah, but
I think Jeffrey Epstein's terrible. All that shit's terrible, obviously.
No, but check it. No, but what I'm trying to get at is this, though. This is what I'm trying to say, right? Listen, I'm not saying there's one person.
No.
Or the Illuminati or whatever, right? This is what I'm saying, though.
We're never done having this argument, between him and
but let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Do you believe, right, like, that there is deception in power?
100%.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that politicians lie?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you believe politicians are liars?
Yeah.
Prolific liars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you believe politicians are prolific liars, but they're the ones that are in control.
Yeah.
And they will stand up and tell you things, but you know they're prolific liars.
Yeah.
Right. And would you trust politicians?
No, absolutely
right? So you don't trust politicians, right? And you know that these are the so-called leaders of the earth, right? But you know that they're corrupted and they're telling you lies.
Yeah.
Right. Now this is what you have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Why? Why are they telling you lies, bro?
Yeah.
Why is all the lies? And why tell you that? So check this.
They're not. They're telling you lies. They're telling you what you want to hear, so they get their votes, so that they can have their cushy jobs.
Right, and that's it, and that's literally it then.
No, there's way more.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But think about it. I get it from that there. Maybe he's right in that respect. That they do want to have a cushy life and they don't want to fucking. But why is my point? Who created this system, right? And then when you look at it now, I'm telling you this now, bro. There's no subliminal messages. It's right out in the open. Billie Eilish is telling little girls, all good girls go to hell. Little Nas X is saying, I am a satanic homosexual. You with me? And he's correlating the two. Homosexuality and devil worship. It's all part of the same thing. That's what he's showing the kids. And he's saying, be a satanic.
Pretty mad. Back in the day, you know, if people were against gays, they would probably say it was devil worship. And now he's... The link is direct.
And he actually, and when you listen to this, I watched the podcast with Lil Nas X or with Mike Tyson, and he actually sort of says that too. He's doing it to like get against, like if they give one up at the Christians or whatever. But you can say it, but you can think, okay, so where do you draw the line? So every single one of these fucking new age like singers and all, they're all. Like, all of them are dark, fucking devilish. It's like even Jay-Z, when you watch it, he's not hip-hop no more. It's all gothic. It's all gothic, black, gothic. You know what I mean? Like painted nails. It's all like, it's not hip-hop, bro. And it was never hip-hop. Yeah. And then Beyonce and all saying Sasha Fierce and all, and it's all like, you watch her where she came from, Destiny's Child.
Oh, we were talking about this before.
Same with like
Johnny Depp. He was like, no, I don't watch him. I don't watch him.
Yeah. That's such a Johnny Depp. That was a good impression of him.
A mega pint.
So, you don't believe in the Illuminati?
I don't know.
But do you believe in Freemasons?
They're a real thing.
Yeah,
like there's buildings.
Of course. Documented as a real thing too.
Special interest groups that look out for themselves. I just don't think they're that.
Right.
I don't think they have it all like that.
So okay, so I get it. So what about the Rockefeller family? Do you know about them? The banker family.
Yeah, where they've owned like
and they control like all the banking systems throughout the world.
Yeah.
So you believe they exist?
Do they? If it's a fact, they do exist.
No, of course they exist. No, that's what I mean. So they exist. And this family. So you know when you hear this country's in debt.
Where did they go?
So you know when you hear these countries in debt.
Yeah.
Who are they in debt to?
The banks or
the
Rockefeller.
Banks, right? And who are they? So you're saying that you believe that there's a family that are above politics of countries.
No, I'd say I believe there's Rockefellers.
Yeah, well, they're Rockefellers. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Remember the Iron Bank?
That's their bank and everything.
So you're saying you believe there's like an iron bank in real life, yeah? Mm-hmm. With people who, it doesn't matter who's in control of the government. Fuck the government, all of it. We're in real power. That is the fucking Illuminati, bro. Call it whatever the fuck you want, but that is the Illuminati. That's what I'm talking about.
Where do
there's
they
a
go
family that control entire countries, bro.
It exists, yeah.
But then what do they get out of pushing devil worshipping or anything like that? What do they get out of that? When did they go, like, let's stop banking, let's start corrupting the youth?
Of course. So I get this. So check this, bro. This is what you have to ask yourself now, though. First of all, why, like, what you're saying is why would they do it?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but I know this. They are fucking doing it. It's all there. I mean, it's not like you said about.
There's a million
I could get it. I could get it. You saying like in the 90s, Johnny. There is no devil worship in fucking mainstream music. It's all in your head. But now, sat here in 2023, you cannot say to me it's all in my head. No, because it's all there.
Yeah.
You with me, brother?
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? But I get it though. I do get it.
Well, there's theories that like we're batteries, and that's because they suppress us down. They keep us at low
Jupiter
energy.
Ascending.
Matrix.
I know, that's the Matrix. Like,
it's not Matrix. The Jupiter Ascending. Have you ever seen Jupiter Ascending? That's what it is, where they say we're a human battery and that. But I don't believe in space. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, so I don't believe in space.
You don't believe in space?
No, I don't believe in space. I don't believe in space, bro.
At all?
No, I'll tell you why. Because a group of fucking Freemasons 500 years ago distorted the maps. Every single civilization in history knew that the earth was flat and motionless and that space was above us. Every single civilization in humanity knew this until a group of Freemasons, paedophile fucking Freemasons, decided to change the fucking maps and then tell everyone. And you want to go deep, bro, look into the Nazi NASA. You know NASA.
I know,
they're all Nazis, bro. But they're all Nazis. And and paperclip and look into all of that, bro. I'm telling you this now, nothing is what it seems in this earth. And the reason why they're doing it, bro, is because knowledge is power as well. And if they keep you in total ignorance, right, then they can control you. You with me? They can control you easily if your whole perception of reality is flawed.
They're not keeping us in ignorance if we can just Google it.
Yeah, but you sort of can. I'll tell you this now, bro. So, see if you go on and you fucking type in.
It's not on the front page.
Not front page. They fucking deleted them all off, bro. They deleted them. You type in anything now to do with what I'm talking about, no, it comes up saying it's fake info, it's not real, and listen, here's all information against it. You with me? You type in about Zeus and Hercules, it doesn't come up saying it's fake and not real. You with me? But you so what the fuck are you talking about? You with me? They only pick and choose what they want to know. So that's how you know, bro. You know that it's all being run by corporations. Corporations are overtaking everything, right? So you know this. So if you know that, so think about it. I get it, because this is what people try and say too. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. There's nothing theories about my shit, bro. It's just all facts.
When does Nestle decide to corrupt the youth and stuff? That's what I can't get over, you know, because I understand that there's companies and special interest groups that look out for themselves and they're powerful and they might be powerful enough to take down governments or influence them. Yeah. But why would they do that? Or, well, I suppose you don't know. You said you don't know.
But I do know that. Like what I said was this as well.
Do you not think it's much more likely that they're just trying to make as much money as they can, so they accrue as much power for themselves as they can to make as much power?
You're forgetting
power for power's sake.
But you're forgetting something.
You ever read that 1980?
Yeah, 1984.
Power for power's sake. That's what it is.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one thing. Yeah. This family, the Rockefeller you're talking about, they make the money. Yeah. No, they're beyond it.
It's not money, it's power.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying.
Maybe that's what it is.
So if these families, no, listen to me. If these families are literally creating the currencies, right, and putting entire nations into debt, right, they're not after money, you madman. They're making money. They're the ones printing it. Yeah. You with me? Yeah. It's like me printing out fucking Monopoly money for you all. You're all fighting over and going, he's only making that money because he wants all of it. No, but don't you think I'm making it for you? I want you little pawns to play with it.
They want the power. They don't want
and absolute power.
Maybe it's a control thing.
Yes, and then you have to ask yourself, why is it control?
Break down the morals of
the family, bro. To break down the family, to break down the man, and to break down it and flip it all on its head. And that, believe it or not, like you can't really hide from that now because it's right in your face. You know that's where we're heading in society.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it is
We've all
deep,
got
bro.
those screens in front of us.
It is deep.
Everything
We could
watched
go
it.
deep on it, bro. Might have
Oh,
to get
man,
you to talk.
yeah, we're gonna-
Listen,
yeah,
I'm glad that you don't believe in the Illuminati, bro.
Yeah, man.
I might have to get you back home with my big brother.
Yeah.
I'll just get me and my brother in here and we'll grill you until you leave.
I believe in the Illuminati.
Listen, no, you're going to leave here a flat earther.
Yeah,
Illuminati. You'll be ready for it, bro. Anti-vax, ready for the war. Listen,
Didn't
lads.
get the vaccine, no, at least.
Yeah, well, didn't you? I'm proud of you. Fucking proud. But that's us blocked and censored now. This will be deleted off YouTube.
Demonetized. Oh,
telling
none of
you.
that flat earth shit would have got it.
Yo, brother, listen, it was good to have you on. Keep it up.
Really good to meet you,
It
man.
was really good to meet you, lads. God
All right.
bless. That was it. Thank you, lads. God bless you.
Homegrown.